the founders. Today we'll be looking through some of the basic common issues that we get while logging into our phpMyAdmin dashboard. So this is the issue that we get. Though you know the MySQL admin username and password, it gives error like this, that is, it is cached before, and now if you want to resolve this issue, you just don't have to do some of the struggles that I have made. I've just deleted the config file and written the same code for the user. I have changed the username and thus this didn't work for me, and I don't want you to work hard for to make a clean install for this. Most of the Mac users or Linux Debian, Linux distros, or any Windows users too, if they want to clean this is pre-installed on their Mac system, Debian. PHP, you don't have to install the PHP by installing xampp, wamp, mamp, or any other. So you just have to install the MySQL, and I have already installed MySQL. You can go to the MySQL link and download it from the MySQL. I have a video on MySQL. You can go through this and watch how to download a MySQL. And yeah, to resolve this issue, you don't have to delete your config file. You don't have to reinstall your MySQL, and you don't have to re-download the phpMyAdmin file and paste it to the system. Yeah, for the Windows user, you have the XAMPP folder in their htdocs. You go and try looking for the config file. And for the Mac users, though I am on Mac, for those who are on Mac or Debian mode, Linux distro, they just have to go to their MySQL folder just by going to the terminal. And let me show you, before going to the terminal, you just have to make sure that you have turned on your MySQL from going to the preferences and MySQL, and you can see this is on now. So that's it, and now come to the terminal and just type in. So I have already typed in it here because I have already resolved this issue before, and you just have to type in the same thing that I'm gonna show you. Let me exit this. Let me copy this first, right? Okay, let me exit. So you just have to come to the bin folder. How do you come to the bin folder? You just have to type in the cd/user/local/mysql/bin, and by following this, you just have to type in the sudo space/mysql-bin space root-p. This will generate you to write a password. Sometimes it asks for a user system password, and then it takes you to for the MySQL password, or sometimes it directly gives you for the MySQL password. Let me see what it gives for me. So I'm just typing my system password. If it may generates me an error message, that is, I should understand this is asking for me MySQL password. So as you can see, this letted me for the next step to enter the password. That was the first step. It asked for me a system password. Now I will enter the MySQL password, and here we are. So we are in MySQL, and you just don't have to do this all things that I have done before. These are the things that I have done before, and neither of these work for me. So you just have to type in this code: alter user root, right? So for typing root, you in the quotes, at the rate, and single quotes again, and localhost, space identified space with underscore NATIP underscore PASSWORD password and space by space and type in your password what you want to type. Your underscore PASSWORD password. This doesn't matter, you type in a block letter or in a small letter, it depends on you. And just type in your password. Make sure your password should be at least 8 characters long. So by typing the password in between this, just don't forget to end with a semicolon, right? And by just entering type space enter key, and you are ready to go. So I have already done this. If you go for a course, class just type the same password with the user that you have created with, and the same password name what you have typed. This will take you your dashboard. From here, you are solving this issue. So before there was I have lots of database here. Now I don't have any databases. This is because I used all my databases while doing this. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for being here.